Meg is in the
How,
house.
what? Where?
What?
Where is she?
Instagram.
I don't
She's
see her.
on Instagram. And we might have people on LinkedIn, which I need to connect with.
You've got so many screens going
I know.
It's crazy.
It's a whole thing. It's a whole jam. How is everyone doing? Hello. It's so cool to be with Pat on the live today. Pat is here. Hi.
Hello. Oh, hello.
And we're talking about a topic. Maybe, Pat, you want to participate, or you just want to do a massage.
Just massage you.
I don't mind the massage. Jen, hey, how are you? Happy Monday. Hope you're doing amazing. So we're talking about stepping into our next level self today. And I think it's a cool topic today because, well, guess what? It requires courage to put yourself out there, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
It requires fucking courage, right? It requires drive. It requires focus. It requires like being hungry, wanting to put yourself out there. You have something to say, Pat, about that?
I've just hired someone for $12,000 USD, and so I can step into my next level self.
Woo!
And it took a bit of courage. Like I was kind of hot in my shirt, like when I said yes.
Sweaty Pat.
Yeah, but
well, you sure did it though.
Growth, right?
Yeah.
I'll let you do your life.
Okay, cool. Bye.
Bye.
Meg is saying, way to go, Pat. Yeah, exactly. Sometimes you got to act as, that's exactly what it is. Acting as your next level self, the version of you who knows that this is an expansive, not expensive, an expansive investment, right? And that's when you actually quantum leap. So welcome to my office on this Monday, 4 p.m. I actually started this live a bit later because Pat was on his call. He was on a call with this guy from whatever company to hire him. So here we go. We're co-working in our loft. And so sometimes you got to kind of like take your turn. So I'm here. It's 4:05. All good. I'm not too late. And I'm freaking excited to talk about like stepping into your next level self. Because last Friday, as Pat and I had a coaching call with our group, we have a group called the Get Paid Challenge. And it was freaking epic. And we were just talking about a bunch of things. And for some reason, we started talking about like the journey and the fact that I was not always comfortable showing up online like I'm doing right now. And everyone was like, what? You not comfortable? Like, how come? That's not even a thing. That's impossible. You're such a natural, right? You're a natural. You show up and it looks effortless. And I was laughing because like it used to be such a pain in the ass for me to show up. I was so afraid. I was sweaty. I was not comfortable speaking online, not at all. So that's why I wanted to chat about that, because if you're a entrepreneur, maybe a new entrepreneur, and you're like, oh my God, like I'm uncomfortable showing up, I totally feel you. I was exactly that version. Paul is saying congrats to him, big risk. Yes, absolutely. Congrats to Pat. So here's the deal. Okay, here's the deal. When you become an entrepreneur, when you step into that new identity, you're kind of like forcing yourself to put a new label on yourself. It's like, milk. What is that? What is milk? Confused. That's my confused face. But when you're like first putting that title on yourself and you're like, hey, I'm an entrepreneur. I'm going to show up. I'm going to have to show up, right? I remember like having to kind of like announce it, come out of the closet to my parents and say like, hey, I'm leaving my job, right? Got to step out for a moment, but hope you're still on when I'm getting back. Bye, Jen. See you soon. We'll see each other, I'm sure. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, milk was a typo. So funny. Okay. So I still remember like telling my mom and my dad, hey, I'm going to leave my job and I'm becoming an entrepreneur. And they were like, what? And the feeling of having to like share that with my friends, my family, and be willing to risk the image that I had, right? The self-image that I had with my network, with the people that I knew, with the people that knew me as the Mimi that worked in corporate. And just that, being like willing and able and courageous enough to step out of the actual box that you're in and start announcing yourself as an entrepreneur, just that is huge. And I still remember like posting on Instagram and hiding behind images and just like really being afraid of exposing myself, of being visible, of being seen, because that's just not a thing that I was used to. In corporate, you're not really seen in corporate. You're not having to put yourself out there in a massive way, just like when you're starting a business. So that was the very first thing, like being willing to expose and be seen out there online. It was terrifying. I still remember like sweating my life out. My palms were sweaty. Is that a song from Eminem? Palms sweaty, mom spaghetti, whatever. But I was really afraid of showing up online, and I was like terrified of just posting a video, or a video was like way out of the scope I was actually comfortable with. Hey, Sophia, so good to see you here. And so that was the first thing. Like when you're becoming an entrepreneur, you got to be willing to put yourself out there and be seen, because guess what? That's how you're going to start like attracting potential clients, right? But then it's not just about that. It's not just about showing up. It's about also taking up space and becoming a leader in your space or your market, right? And that's even bigger. Think about it. Like, not just you putting yourself out there, but now taking up space and being like, hey, I'm Mimi and this is what I do. And I run programs, da-da-da. You know what I mean? Like, it is such a different shift. Sophia, oh my God, me too. I was so afraid to do video at first. Yeah, even though you've been like a leader in the corporate world for years, Sophia has been like crushing it in her corporate job. But it's not just like, it's just such a different context. It's as if when you leave that corporate box, you're kind of like losing your identity. You're losing your common grounds. You're losing the titles that you were used to having when you showed up in front of a meeting and you were like a VP or you were a director or a key account manager or whatever it is you were. That was cool, right? When you had that like backup, right? You could sit on a freaking role to say, hey, I'm allowed to speak up because I'm a director. But then when you become an entrepreneur, you need to give yourself that right. You need to be the person that says, hey, actually I have something to say and I'm going to press play on that video and I'm going to show up and share it with the world, which is what I'm doing right now. I had online imposter syndrome. Same, Sophia. Absolutely. Like, who am I to express myself online? Will people resonate with that? Am I saying whatever? Like, all of that was in my mind. And well, maybe you're watching this right now and you're like, hell yes, that's exactly why I've been hiding. Okay. If you've been hiding and you're consuming right now, I'd love for you to let me know. Be willing, be courageous enough to let me know in the comments here, because that's the first step. Being willing to acknowledge that you're not there yet, right? Not there where you should be. And more specifically, if you're in business, whether you're a coach or just an entrepreneur of some sort, you gotta be willing to put yourself out there. And I think that now more than ever, 2020 has been the proof that there's only online that can connect us with the world, right? So if you're not online, if you're not putting yourself out there online, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I got over my gear thanks to you when you went online everyday dancing. I was so inspired. Oh my God, Sophia, thank you so much. Thank you. Oh, you're amazing. Meg, oh my God, Mimi was the one who helped me step into my next level self. Oh my God, Meg. Thank you. Thank you for being here. Thank you for just being you. You're such an amazing human being. I cannot. So here's the deal. if you're in business and you have big goals and big dreams, because let's be real, like you desire something bigger than yourself. You want to have massive impact. You want to change the world, right? Well, here's one thing that I've realized. This will only happen if you're willing to be courageous enough to put yourself out there and to actually like walk the talk, right? If you're someone who empowers people, who's teaching and empowering and coaching people, and you're not willing to expose yourself, you're not going to have the impact that you want. The world is your oyster, but you got to put yourself in front of the world. And well, if for you it means showing the hell up on social media, being here watching this, and right after this going online, posting that video, pressing live button, doing whatever feels right to you, but that's what you need to be doing. You need to put yourself out there, not just once a month, not just like something that you kind of dabble into, but really you need to step into your next level self, the version of you who's that leader, the version of you who goes out there and speaks to people and is shining your light and doing the work that you love doing. That will not happen by you hiding. It won't. It won't happen by you hiding. You got to be willing to be courageous and put yourself out there. And that was really what I unlocked on in the beginning of my journey, when I realized that it was not just about having that Instagram page that was saying that I was a coach. It was not about that. Or having a website. It was not about that. Hey, Jordan, how are you? It was not about having a website. It was not about having an Instagram page that looks good. Hey, Ilde, ooh, how are you? It was not just about like hiding behind images online. It was about showing the hell up, like I'm doing right now. Putting myself on video, expressing my ideas, being willing to be a thought leader that shares what I believe in, that actually have something to say, that is willing to show up here and say, hey, I help people, I help coaches show the hell up for their businesses so they can get the success that they crave and be confident claiming the results that you can help people with, right? That's what it is to be a coach that shows up for their business. Top of the pile, that's a cool name. I love that. Hey, good to see you here. And I absolutely love your handle. So here's the deal. I remember the shift, okay, between content consumer, like what you're doing right now, you're consuming content, okay? And I remember the shift between consumer to producer. And that shift alone, that's what it meant for me to step into my next level self. And that's when I actually started attracting clients, when I started showing up. And I did it clumsy AF at the beginning. It was like shaky, scrappy, and I was like recording on my phone and I was walking in the street, and I think I was getting like people motion sickness maybe. If you go back to the time on my LinkedIn profile, you're gonna see a bunch of video of me like walking downtown Toronto, going to work as I was still side hustling, but I was doing the thing. I was still recording, showing up, doing the thing. And I wasn't letting any excuse limit me and be a limitation, right? I was not letting the fact that my camera was not professional, or that I didn't have a proper English, or that I was still in a 9-to-5, so, I was hiding. No, I was not letting any of that be a limitation for the type of success that I wanted in my life and business. And that is like going all in. You don't need to be all in by being full-time in your business yet. You need to be all in here. You need to be all in your mind, in what you choose to believe is the right path for you, and you going for it. if you're finding excuses like, oh my God, my camera is not good enough, or when I publish, there's like a bit of a lag, or any of that, or my hair doesn't look good today, like, sorry, I haven't been to the hairdresser for months now, so I don't care. I still show up, because it's not about what you look like. It's not about the quality of your content, meaning the actual image and video production and whatever it is, mic or not. It's not about that. It's not. Yes to being all in. Yes, Meg. Yes. Just like you are. Just like you are. And so that was really when I went all in and I showed up. And that's when I received inquiries to work with me. And that's when it all started. And then there's always those extra levels, because when you actually do, when you start receiving inquiries and you start booking clients, then my first few clients, I still remember being like super excited and like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I can't believe they're hiring me. And I was like doubting myself so much of like, what? They're paying me to work with them? Like, it felt like nonsense, right? And that's also when I started having a bunch of doubts. And when these gremlins inside here, I call them gremlins. Some people call them demons. Gremlins looks good to me. But whatever, like these gremlins, they started showing up. And they started showing up as soon as I exposed myself and I started being seen, being visible, being online every single day. They started showing up telling me like, oh my God, you're not good enough. Like, what are you doing, Mimi? Or can I actually help people? Like, will people get their money's worth by working with me? Oh my God, I don't know what I'm doing, right? All of that kept going in my mind over and over and over again, like non-freaking stop. And that was fucking annoying. That was so annoying. And I'm here to tell you that they don't go away. These gremlins, they don't go away. At every single stage, like from the moment you sign your first client as an entrepreneur to the moment you hit $200,000 in your first year in business, they still show up on the daily. Every single day, they knock on your door, and you have the chance or the power to give power to those thoughts, or to learn to deal with those thoughts. And that's when I knew I had to work on myself daily if I wanted to go to the next level. Because here's the thing, when you support other human beings, if you're holding massive space for other human beings, when you want to bring others and lift them up and create that like success track for them with them, you're co-creating with the universe, but you got to be willing to be your own first client first. Because if you're dealing with all those gremlins every freaking day, then that's what you bring into your practice, right? So you need to empower you with tools for you to become your best own client, your own best client first, so that you can then teach what you're learning as you're going on this journey of becoming better for yourself. You can bring your clients with you. And that's what I found was the most profound shift I had to do in my business, from just like hustling, showing up online and trying to just like do the things, to realizing that it was not just about like doing, it was a lot about being, and how I was being was influencing my clients' results as well. And I started visualizing my clients be successful. And I started visualizing myself be successful. And I started visualizing that we were all winning together, right? And that was like the beginning of it all. And that's also when I started deciding to go all in with my mindset skills and get certified as a life and success coach and neuro-linguistic programming practitioner. And then I went all in and got master prac and then trainer's training and the whole thing, because I fell in love with it. But here's the deal. Here's the deal. And how you can actually step into your next level self, the version of you who's unapologetic about who you are, what you want as a business owner. The version of you who's visible. so visible that they can't ignore you. The version of you who's willing to be seen online and allow yourself to be cracked open, because that's what the online world will do to you. Whether or not you're ready for it, this is what it does, because you're exposing yourself to people judging you. You're exposing your life. You're exposing your beliefs. You're exposing your work to the world online in the best and the scariest way possible. Think about it, right? But if you want to be successful online, if you're here watching me and you're like, oh my God, I've been wanting to become an entrepreneur, or I am a coach and I'm so ready to go to my next level, you know damn well you need to be out there. You need to own your power and you need to show the hell up. And you know that. I'm not here to convince you of that. You know that by now. So what you need to be crystal clear with is, first, what is it that you want out of your business? It has to be crystal clear. Not just like, I want to make it, or I want to leave my corporate job. Because what does that even mean? To me, it meant making 6 figures, but for you, maybe it means making $50,000 in your year and you'll be fine to leave your job. Maybe for you, it means, I don't know, having 1 client, 2 clients, whatever. Make it precise. Make it so clear what you're wanting out of this. What is your desire out of your business, right? If you're not clear on that, then you're kind of like running around in circle. It's like you have your GPS open, but there's no destination. So you're just like, pew, where am I going? I don't know, right? So be crystal clear on where you're heading. What's that destination? That's the first thing. You need to be unapologetic about wanting this desire and going for it. And you know that if you have that desire, you have it in your mind, it means it's yours to go and get, but you're going to have to take inspired action to get there, right? So think about it. The thing that you want, the desire that you have with your business, the number of clients, the revenue goal, the, I don't know what goal, funding goal, whatever it is, what's the version of you who achieves it? What is that version of you doing? What is she or he believing? What are they showing up as in the world, right? How are they being to get this outcome? Are you willing to show up as this version of you right away? Because you've heard that before. I've told you before, but it's not a have, do, be process. It's a be, do, have process. So you cannot wait until you have those results to show up as the version of you who gets the results. You know what I mean? You need to show up as this version of you right away. Be in that identity, embody fully that successful coach identity to get to that success, to get to that outcome you want. So get clear on that. Get crystal clear on your identity and be that version of you right away. Embody it. Name it. Whatever you want. That's what I call my next level self, my NLS. Take inspired action, Paul. Absolutely. It is not just about keeping this in your mind, because I love that you're here. I love that you're showing up for your business by attending this live. I love that you have desires. I love that you're clear on what you want, but are you willing to take inspired action to get there and to embody the identity of that version of you who gets it? And I suspect that the identity of that version of you who gets the outcome you want, I suspect that they show the hell up for their business. You know what I mean? They actually really do. They show up. If that means pressing live, that means that for you. Maybe it means sending emails to an email list. Maybe it means reaching out to people who might need your help right now. Maybe it means taking care of your health every single day so you can be fresh and clean here to coach more powerfully your clients. Whatever means for you, what is your next level self? And are you willing to take action to be that version of you right away? Then it also meant for me aligning my beliefs, right? Hey, Nico, how are you? Also meant aligning my beliefs. Because, like, what do I believe is true about myself, right? And my ability to get to my outcome. Do I believe that I'm worthy of it? Do I believe that I'm worthy of being visible? Do you believe that you're worthy of being seen and being visible and sharing your truth? Do you believe that? If the answer is no, it's going to be damn hard to show up. You know what I mean? So you got to be willing to work on your beliefs and align your beliefs with this identity, right? What are the beliefs of the identity of you who gets it all, who has it all? The success, the clients, the business, the car, the home, whatever it is you want. What do you need to believe to get there? Okay. So nice to see you, Nico. So I'm so glad you're doing great. I'm doing great too. And then I align my energy behind that. So behind the beliefs, you need to align your energy to fuel that business. You need to have the energy that shows up for the version of you that gets the results. And to me, getting that energy meant creating rituals, creating morning routines, creating boundaries in my life, making a cleanup of what was not working in my life, doing a cleanup of my calendar of where I was spending my time mindlessly. And what else? Well, being clear on what was the things I needed to do. You know, like doing the things that get you there. You got to get clear on what are your actions of success. So that's what I did to get to my next level self. I didn't allow anything to be a limitation. And I actually have a beautiful reminder right there. Your only limit is you. If you're on Instagram, let me show you right here. Okay, that's a daily reminder, but I didn't let anything be a limitation. So that time I had this limiting belief that, oh my God, I cannot record my course with my computer. I need a professional camera to record my course. When did I decide that? Who said that? How can I make it freaking easy? That's how I worked myself through creating content, getting it out, because that's what a thought leader does. They get it out. It's not perfect. Who freaking cares? They still show up. They share the message. It's better produced and released than in your mind and perfect, waiting for it to become perfect, because it won't, okay? It won't ever be perfect. So show up, share it now, post on LinkedIn, do the video, even if you're afraid and you're sweating and you're not comfortable and you have a French accent maybe, and your hair is COVID-19 style with white hair all over. Like, do the damn thing, show the hell up, you know what I mean? So that's how you do it. That is how you step into your next level self. That is how I did it. And that is how I'm guiding my students in my certification training. That's the very beginning of our journey together. We focus on having them shine their light online. Because I believe that if you're just gathering knowledge and you're like eating books and knowledge and certifications, but you're afraid of showing up, you're not going to get any results. You need to be willing to expose yourself, be seen for people and the world to see you. And that's how you start magnetizing clients right from the start. You don't need to have your certification done before attracting clients. Ooh, breaking news. So that's the spiel. Okay, that is exactly what I believe in. I believe you need to put yourself out there first. I believe that building a business doesn't require a certification, even though I am definitely a fan of my certification. I believe that you don't need it. I believe, though, that as a coach, you're going to want to go above and beyond and get all the tools and the techniques to really support your clients with high level transformation. And that's why I launched my certification program, so that I can bring you to show the hell up, shine online, then start attracting clients, then and only then mastering your skills, getting through the certification, learning real tools, powerful tools, and then help you rise to the 6-figure level. Because that's exactly how I did it. I started showing the hell up. I started attracting clients. Then when I started attracting clients, I realized, holy shit, I need to up level my game. I want to be a master at my craft. I don't want to be just this like okay coach. I want to be that amazing coach. You know what I mean? I'm not someone who does things half. It's all or nothing. And so that's the process I took. After getting my first few clients, I invested to up level my skills, master my skills. And then I started rising to the multiple 6-figure level. So here it is. Here's the spiel. Here's exactly what I did to get to where I'm now. Yes, Nico. So that's what I want to bring you on board with. I want you to be part of my Happy on Mondays method. And I want you to have that quantum leap results in your life, in your business, because I believe in you. And I believe in you more than anyone. I just know that you have it in you. Because if you're here and you care about people and you truly want to have an impact in the world, you truly want to help and serve and transform the people around you, then you're worthy of it all. Okay? Gladys, hey, so good to see you. Yeah, because if you're here, I know that you're not just chasing carrots. Haha. Amy would love me, my friend Amy. Or you're not just chasing like the next thing that will get you money, because that's not the vibe that I have. And I think you know that by now. I show up because I care. I care, and I'm just me, and I'm just unapologetic about who I am and what I believe in. And I think you're the same thing. You're the same thing. You want to help people. And I know you're here because you resonate with my message of wanting to help the world. So if you want to help the world and you want to get guidance, then you want to apply. And my certification training is open for enrollment. And we're starting on June 11th with the most epic, intensive, it's going to be amazing. It's called Shine Experience, which will be the beginning of the certification program. And this will be meant to help you shine and get the hell out there. Okay. I'm going to help you really show up for your business and get comfortable, be seen, and be you online. And the real you, the real, authentic, magnetic you. That will be the beginning of our experience together. Then, of course, you'll learn how to attract clients, because I want you to get paid as you're learning. That's what I believe in. And then master your craft, learning in the certification training. And then, of course, rising to whatever level you want to rise your business at. I'm going to support you in getting there. Meg is saying you attract people who are ready. You just need a little support, and you're so good at giving it. Oh my God, Meg, you were like, oh my God, you're amazing. Meg is the queen, the self-care queen, and she's just amazing. She's been in my Rise program, and I was just so freaking honored to witness Meg absolutely rise and just step into her leadership role in this world. She's mind-blowing. She's just like a thought leader. She shows up because she freaking cares about her students, about the world around her, about just every human being that she can be surrounded with. And I've just been amazed by your massive quantum leap and you like really stepping into that identity. I'm so freaking proud of you. You're amazing. If anyone is on the fence, sign the heck up. It changed my life. Meg, oh my God, I'm not paying her, by the way. She's not paid to be here. But thank you. I love you so much, Meg. You're amazing. You're so amazing. So, Actually, in 20 minutes, I do have a call with my Happy on Monday students. So good that you're here if you want to apply. By the way, we have weekly calls, which right now tonight is at 5 p.m. It's going to be freaking epic in just 20 minutes. And we have calls on both mindset and business. So I'm supporting them, all my students, through all stages of business. And let me tell you, it is a fun ride, and I love supporting my students in like the high, the lows, the massive wins, the challenges, and we're really doing this together. So it's gonna be cool. A call in 20, and yeah, apply now. Let's chat. When you apply, by the way, there's a series of questions because I want to make sure this is a fit for both you and I, and that this program will really help you get to the next level. So you answer the questions in the application form. Then we set up a time together to have an enrollment call because I want to make sure you can ask me questions. I can ask you questions. We validate together that it's a fit, and then we go all in and we onboard you and we transform your life. That's basically the process. So feel free to check out the link on LinkedIn. It's in this post. I'm going to actually put it here on Instagram. Can I actually put that on? Probably on a comment. Let's see. We'll try. And then certified. Okay, here it is. Actually, yeah, okay, it's here. So it's happyonmondays.com/certified. I will put it here in LinkedIn chat as well. And I'm excited to chat with you. I'm excited to chat with you as you apply to join this amazing life-changing experience, and cannot wait to have you on board. I love you so much. I wish you an amazing night. I'm going to go prepare for my call with my tribe, and I'll be back here soon, probably in the next few days. Okay, send me a DM if you have any questions. Bye.